Hello, my name is Andrew. Today, what I'll be speaking about is melanin. Now, the pineal gland produces melanocytes. Melanocytes enters into the red blood cells, including other kinds of cells, and it's known as the membrane. And the membrane of these cells is known as the brain, where these melanocytes give commandments on what the cells should do and how they shall function. As well as I want to say is that people who are melanated, their skin are a lot more tougher than others who have leprosy because melanin is carbon. It's an organic bioform of carbon, which carbon is the same material made out of diamonds, rocks, and stones. The atoms. And this what helps toughen melanated people's skins and make it a lot more difficult for others to tear through it or to cut through it. It makes things a lot more difficult compared to others who have leprosy. Susan. As well as I want to say too, y'all, is that melanin is also an electricity conductor because it's a weird form of metal. It's carbon. So melanin conducts electricity. It's sent it throughout the nervous system. Increases the person smell, taste, hearing, touch. Also increases their spiritual senses. And as well as I want to say is that melanin it 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 also acts as a agent of detoxing chemicals out of people's bodies. Now, melanated individuals are highly blessed because of these things. It's a it's literally an electricity conductor because the nerves in our bodies creates electricity, and they are known as nerve cells. And these nerve cells have melanocytes in them that give them commandments and how to function. It's known as the nucleus, the brain of the cell. And it's throughout the bloodstream, the skin, the flesh, the hair, the eyes. This why melanin is electricity conductor, and it helps increases the senses, which is smell, taste, hearing, seeing, and feeling, and spiritual senses. Now, also I want to say is that melanin is a perfect molecule that help people camouflage with their natural environment. And people are different shades of colors. But it's not only just the color brown. We got the beaches, we got the woods, we got the jungles. It's different colors of different kinds of different kinds of environments that can help people camouflage with their natural environments. Also, I want to say too, y'all, is that that when many individuals wake up spiritually, we will have our spiritual abilities increase even more because we become spiritually awoken. And since melanin is a electricity conductor, which the nerves create electricity, it will increase all six senses, making our psychic abilities a lot more stronger, including our muscles and much more. And another thing, what melanin does, it actually helps increase the lifespan. Melanin acts as a energy bank. It helps source energy. And it also soars up a tremendous amount of energy, melanin. Which this will do is will delay aging and as well help increase people's lifespan. This is why many melanated individuals age slowly, unless they are using drugs or unless they are sexually overly active, or unless they are alcoholics, or unless they are born with some birth defects known as progeria, which I had never seen a melanated individual of African descent who had that weird disease, that autoimmune disease known as progeria. It's a disease that makes people pre-age very fast. As well as I want to say to y'all is that the most is that melanin is mostly concentrated in people here, including inside their brains. If you look at many African individuals here, it's the color black. It's not brown, it's not blonde, it's not red. It's black. Which the melanin that's in our hair, it has a huge amount of concentration of it, which will allow it to absorb sunlight at a much more greater level and store up energy greatly inside of melanated individuals' hair, which will act as an energy storage even more because of melanated individuals' hair, because it have a concentration of melanin. The more melanin a person has in their hair, the more sunlight can be absorbed, the more energy of different kinds can be absorbed and stored as energy. As well as I want to say to y'all, energy equals life. Life equals spiritual currency. And the results of this is people have a great effect, a benefit of it. Delay of aging. increased lifespan, and as well as the skin and the flesh acts as an energy source. Now, what I want to say, y'all, is that Caucasians and others who are, Caucasians and others who have the, who have the skin disorder known as leprosy, they do have a form of melanin in them. It's in their hair, it's in their eyes. And it's also in their flesh because they have melanocytes in their red blood cells, white blood cells, nerve cells. And they also produce electricity. So all races, all nationalities, all tribes of people have melanin in them. But the people who have the least amount of melanin in them is clean leopards. Clean leopards are individuals who don't have no melanin in their hair, neither in their skin, and have a great lack of melanin in their eyes. This is why their eyes are the color blue or are the color green, because it's a lack of melanin in it. Now, I want to say, y'all, is that we should not be prideful. We should not think we better than anyone else because we got more melanin than another individual. That's the wrong way of thinking. That's the wrong way of doing things. We shouldn't rub things in other individuals' face, neither brag. We should be thankful that God had blessed us with this great gift known as melanin. As well as I want to say to y'all, melanin is also known as the soul. And we are so blessed to be melanated because we can enter into the congregation of God. Now, the congregation of God is that we could make in covenant with him. We could be in his camps and be his servants. And also, when I want to say to y'all, according to the Bible, is that we are not supposed to touch leopards because they are considered unclean because they got a skin disorder. We should be thankful. We are blessed. As well as I want to say is that melanin is also known as bio nanotechnology. Later, my friends.